every stylish woman I know, clients, friends, even fashion editors, has these pieces in her closet. Not because they're trendy, but because they just work. Year after year, season after season. I'm sharing 15 of these timeless wardrobe basics, the exact ones I reach for whether I'm dressing up for a meeting or throwing on something casual for errands. And there's one piece at the end that I never thought I'd wear, but now I can't imagine my closet without it. Let's start with the piece that quietly works harder than almost anything else in your closet, the white tee. I know it seems so simple, almost too simple, but that's exactly what makes it a powerhouse. A well-fitting white tee brightens your complexion, balances out busier prints, and creates a clean base for accessories. The trick is finding one with the right cut and fabric. For women over 50, I recommend a slightly thicker cotton or a cotton modal blend. It drapes better, doesn't cling in the wrong places, and avoids that see-through issue that cheaper tees often have. I also pay attention to the neckline. A crew neck feels classic, but a subtle scoop or V-neck can soften the face and elongate the neck beautifully. What I love most about the white tee is how effortlessly it adapts. In spring, I'll tuck it into high-waisted trousers with a belt and gold hoops for a fresh, smart casual look. In summer, I'll pair it with linen shorts and a woven tote for that easy vacation feel. Come fall, I layer it under a blazer or a chunky cardigan to add lightness to darker layers. And here's a small styling trick. If you want to instantly look more intentional, give it a little front tuck, pop on a watch or bracelet, and suddenly it's not just a tee, it's a complete outfit foundation. Now, moving on to something just as essential, but with a completely different personality. The go-to denim. This is the pair of jeans you can count on whether you're dressing up or down, running errands, or heading to a casual dinner. For me, it's a straight or slim cut in a dark to medium wash, something that elongates the legs and works with both sneakers and ankle boots. I avoid heavy distressing or trendy cuts because they tend to date an outfit quickly. Instead, I focus on classic lines that feel modern but never try too hard. The beauty of the perfect denim is in its versatility. I love pairing mine with a button-up shirt and loafers for a smart day look, or throwing on a chunky knit and heeled boots for chilly evenings. They also transition beautifully into warmer weather. Swap the knit for a breezy blouse and sandals, and you're ready for a summer evening out. The fit is key here. Make sure there's enough structure to hold its shape, but with a little stretch for comfort. At this stage in life, I don't believe in suffering from fashion, but I do believe in denim that makes you feel confident from every angle. Let's talk about the piece that can single-handedly elevate even the most basic outfit, the khaki trench coat. This is your ultimate transitional outerwear, perfect for those unpredictable weather days when you need a layer but not full-on winter warmth. A well-cut trench brings instant structure to your silhouette, whether you're wearing jeans and sneakers or a dress and heels. For women over 50, I think the magic is in a slightly tailored fit with a belt. It defines the waist without feeling restrictive, and the lapels frame the face beautifully. I like to wear mine belted over a striped knit and jeans for that effortless Parisian look, or left open over a monochrome outfit to create a long, lean line. In the rain, I swap in chic waterproof boots. But honestly, I wear my trench on plenty of sunny days too. It's more about the style than just the weather. And don't be afraid to roll the sleeves a bit to show a shirt cuff or bracelet stack underneath. It adds personality and keeps the look from feeling too stiff. It's amazing how a trench coat can take you from just running errands to she's got somewhere fabulous to be in seconds. From outerwear to another layering essential, the long sleeve tee. This is the piece I reach for when I need warmth without bulk, or when I want to create a sleek base for jackets and cardigans. The key here is fit. A slightly fitted cut keeps it from bunching under layers, but with enough softness so it feels comfortable against the skin. I usually stick to neutrals, black, white, or cream, so they mix with everything. I love wearing a black long-sleeve tee tucked into high-waisted trousers with loafers for a polished yet casual look, or layering a cream one under a sleeveless dress to stretch my summer pieces into fall. And because the neckline matters so much, I'll switch between crew, boat, and soft V-necks depending on what I'm layering over it. It's not the flashiest item in your wardrobe, but it's the kind that quietly makes everything else easier to style, and that's worth its weight in gold. Next, we have the piece that's probably done the most for my wardrobe as a whole, the tailored trouser. This is the item that bridges that tricky gap between casual and dressy. Straight leg or wide leg in black, navy, or camel gives you endless outfit combinations. I always look for a style with a flat front and minimal pockets. It creates a smooth, flattering line, especially around the midsection. I wear tailored trousers with sneakers and a tee for coffee runs, or with a silk blouse and block heels for dinners. They're also amazing for travel because they're comfortable enough to sit in for hours but still look sharp when you arrive. And here's the thing, once you find the right pair, they will make every top you own look more polished. If you want to try out some of the trousers I recommend, I've added links to good products in the description box below so you can see exactly what I mean. Now, let's talk about a small accessory that can completely change your outfit, the Goes With Everything belt. This is one of those pieces you don't think much about until you realize how many outfits it can pull together. For me, a medium-width leather belt in either black or tan is the sweet spot. It's wide enough to define the waist, but not so wide that it overwhelms the outfit. I also pay attention to the buckle. Simple, clean hardware in gold or silver makes it look timeless and gives you the flexibility to match your jewelry. One of my favorite styling tricks is to use a belt to add shape where there isn't any. A simple shift dress becomes more flattering with a belt at the waist. An oversized sweater looks intentional when cinched in slightly. And even a basic jeans and tee outfit feels more put together with that extra touch of structure. It's especially flattering for women over 50 because it helps create definition without relying on tight or clingy clothing. The other reason I love a good belt? It's an easy, affordable way to make an outfit look more finished without buying anything new. If you're investing in just one, I'd recommend going for a classic, smooth leather that will age well. If you're ready to expand, a textured or croc-embossed style adds subtle interest without being too busy. Trust me, you'll be surprised at how often you reach for it once you have the right one. Next up is the all-purpose knitwear, the sweater you can wear 3 seasons out of the year and never get tired of. I always recommend starting with a neutral crew neck or V-neck in a high-quality fiber like cotton, merino wool, or cashmere. The fit should be relaxed enough to layer over shirts, but not so oversized that it looks sloppy. This is the piece that makes transitional dressing easy. It works on its own or as part of a layered look. In fall, I'll wear mine over a white button-up with the collar peeking out, paired with jeans and loafers. In winter, I'll layer it under a wool coat with a scarf for warmth. And in spring, it's perfectly draped over the shoulders of a simple dress or tank. It's a small styling move that instantly adds polish. If you're worried about bulk, look for a fine gauge knit. It keeps the silhouette smooth while still giving you that cozy feel. One thing I've learned over the years is that having just 1 or 2 truly versatile knits beats having a drawer full of so-so sweaters. When you find one in the right color and fabric, it will earn its place in your wardrobe quickly. And yes, if you're wondering, I've added a couple of my favorite picks in the description box for you to check out. From soft and cozy, let's switch to sharp and structured, the tailored black blazer. This is a piece that can instantly make you feel more pulled together, even if the rest of your outfit is super casual. I look for clean lines, a smooth lapel, and a slightly nipped waist so it flatters without feeling restrictive. For women over 50, I think it's worth getting one with a bit of stretch in the fabric. It's so much more comfortable for everyday wear. One of my favorite pairings is wearing a black blazer over a white tee with straight-leg jeans and sneakers. It's simple, modern, and works for almost anything on your calendar. If I'm going for something more polished, I'll layer it over a silk blouse with tailored trousers and loafers. And for evenings, I love throwing it over a slip dress. It's that perfect balance of masculine and feminine. A good blazer also works year-round. In cooler months, I layer it under a coat for extra warmth, and in warmer months, it's the ideal outer layer for breezy nights. The black blazer is one of those pieces that not only stands the test of time, but actually gets better the more you wear it. Now, let's take it down a notch with the chic sneaker. The shoe that proves comfort and style don't have to be at odds. I'm talking about a clean, minimal sneaker in white leather or soft, neutral tones. They're not your gym shoes. They're sleek enough to wear with skirts, trousers, and even dresses. This is one of the best investments you can make if you want more versatility in your casual looks. For running errands, I'll pair mine with jeans, a white tee, and a trench coat. It's easy, but still has that effortless factor. I also love wearing them with a midi skirt and denim jacket for a more playful weekend vibe. And when I want to keep tailored pieces from feeling too formal, I'll slip on sneakers instead of loafers or heels. It instantly relaxes the look without making it sloppy. The trick to keeping chic sneakers looking, well, chic, is maintenance. Wipe them down regularly, and if they're leather, condition them occasionally so they age well. I've had pairs that lasted years because I took care of them, and they've become my go-to shoe for travel, busy days, and everything in between. Now, let's talk about the practical carry-all, the bag that can handle your daily life without sacrificing style. I like a medium to large tote with some structure so it keeps its shape, even when it's full. A neutral shade like black, tan, or taupe will go with everything, and I prefer smooth or pebbled leather for durability. This is the kind of bag that can carry your laptop, makeup pouch, scarf, and a few extras without looking bulky. When I'm commuting or running a full day's errands, my carry-all becomes my mobile office and personal organizer all in one. It's also the bag I'll take on a short trip because it slips right over a suitcase handle. I've found that having a bag with a zip or magnetic closure makes a huge difference. It keeps things secure without slowing you down. And here's the thing, when your everyday bag is both functional and beautiful, it elevates even the most casual outfit. I'd love to know, what's the one item in your wardrobe you find yourself reaching for almost every single day? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because I'm always curious to hear what pieces other women can't live without. Now let's talk about the dress that earns its spot in any well-curated closet, the editor dress. This isn't just any dress. It's that one piece that makes you feel instantly pulled together with minimal effort. For me, it's either a classic wrap dress, a tailored shift, or a shirt dress in a solid color or a very subtle print. What makes it timeless is its ability to flatter without feeling overdone. It follows your shape without clinging and works across seasons. I love wearing an editor dress with heeled boots and a trench in the fall, or with sleek flats and a cardigan draped over my shoulders in spring. The beauty is in its flexibility. You can dress it up with statement earrings and a structured bag for a dinner date, or keep it minimal with a denim jacket and sneakers for a casual day. The cut is everything here. Look for clean lines, a modest neckline, and a hemline that feels both comfortable and elegant. And here's a styling trick I swear by. Switch out the belt it comes with for a leather one in a contrasting color. It immediately elevates the dress and gives it a more customized, personal feel. The editor dress is one of those rare pieces that makes you look like you've spent hours planning your outfit, even if you only had 10 minutes to get ready. Next up, the heeled boot, my secret weapon for adding height, polish, and presence to an outfit. I'm a fan of ankle or mid-calf styles with a block heel for stability, especially in rich leather or suede. The right heeled boot lengthens the leg, works with skirts, trousers, and dresses, and can transition easily from day to night. During the fall and winter months, I pair black-heeled boots with dark jeans and a wool coat for a sleek, elongated look. In the spring, I love taupe or cognac boots with lighter denim or flowy midi skirts. They instantly warm up the outfit. The heel height doesn't have to be dramatic. Even 2 inches can make a huge difference in posture and proportion. One thing I always suggest is investing in a quality pair, because boots are one of those items where craftsmanship really shows. A beautifully made boot will mold to your foot over time, feel comfortable enough for hours of wear, and hold its shape year after year. When you find the pair, trust me, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Now, let's move on to the piece that becomes the star of your outfit in colder months: the roomy wool coat. I love a coat that's slightly oversized yet structured, in classic shades like camel, black, or charcoal. The extra room means you can layer chunky sweaters underneath without feeling restricted, but the tailored shoulders and clean lines keep it from looking sloppy. In winter, I wear mine open over an all-black base for a long, lean look, or belted with gloves and a cashmere scarf for a more dramatic, dressed-up style. The magic of a wool coat is that it works as well over jeans and sneakers as it does over a sleek dress and heels. It's one of those rare pieces that truly adapts to your day without compromising style. My tip? Choose one that hits around mid-calf. It's long enough to feel luxurious and warm, but not so long that it overwhelms your frame. And always check the fabric content. Look for at least 70% wool to make sure it's warm and holds its shape beautifully through years of wear. From outerwear to a layering classic, the ButtonUp Shirt. A crisp white or soft blue button-up is one of the most hard-working tops you can own. It's fresh, clean, and endlessly adaptable. I wear mine tucked into trousers for a classic work look, tied at the waist over a midi skirt for weekends, or layered under knitwear for extra depth and warmth. Fit is key here. Look for a shirt that skims the body without pulling at the buttons, with sleeves that you can easily roll for a more relaxed vibe. The collar frames your face beautifully, and the structure instantly makes your outfit feel more intentional. I also like a slightly longer length so I can wear it untucked with leggings or skinny jeans for a chic, easy look. And here's a quick trick. Don't just think of it as a shirt. Wear it open over a tee as a lightweight jacket in summer, or layer it under a sleeveless dress in the fall. It's one of those basics that opens up far more outfit combinations than you might expect. And speaking of pieces that surprised me, the next one is actually something I resisted for years. I thought it wasn't my style, and I almost didn't try it on. But once I did, it became one of the most worn shoes in my closet. If you've ever doubted a trend only to fall in love with it later, you're going to relate to this one. The Penny Loafer. I used to associate them with school uniforms or overly preppy style. Definitely not my aesthetic. But then I tried on a sleek leather pair with a slightly pointed toe, and everything changed. The modern loafer has a certain understated elegance. It's polished without being stuffy, comfortable without being too casual. I now wear mine constantly, with tailored trousers for a menswear-inspired edge, with cropped jeans and a blazer for coffee dates, and even with pleated midi skirts for an unexpected mix of feminine and structured. They're perfect for those in-between days when sneakers feel too casual and heels feel like too much effort. The secret is in the shape. Choose a loafer with a slimmer profile and quality leather that molds to your foot. Once they're broken in, they're just as comfortable as sneakers, but instantly give your outfit more intention. It's one of those rare pieces that feels like a quiet luxury. You might not notice it at first glance, but you feel the difference every time you wear it. And here's the best part. They transition seamlessly through the seasons. In spring, I pair them with ankle-bearing trousers and a lightweight knit. In summer, I wear them barefoot with airy dresses. And in fall, they look beautiful with socks that peek out just slightly under cropped pants. That year-round wear makes them one of the smartest shoe investments I've ever made. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll definitely want to check out my next one where I share Why Parisians Never Follow Fashion Trends, 10 Timeless Rules to Steal in 2025. It's the perfect follow-up, because while today we focused on the pieces worth wearing on repeat, in that video I'm breaking down the mindset behind building a wardrobe that always looks current without chasing trends. Trust me, you'll see your closet in a whole new way.